This is CBS News Update. I'm Mary. Calvi. An alleged burglar turns into a death investigation in Queens. Police say early this morning, two brothers killed a man who broke into their home on Williamson Avenue in the St. Albans section. Police say the burglar was beaten with a baseball bat and stabbed. He was taken to Jamaica Hospital, where he died. So far, no charges have been filed. The search continues this morning for a suspect in a Brooklyn burglary caught on camera. It happened last Monday at East 48th Street in Borough Park. Police say a 90-year-old woman was home while the suspect crawled through the house. You can see in the video the suspect then stands up and looks around while holding a backpack. Police say she made off with about $2,000 in jewelry and silverware. People waiting to take Greyhound buses out of Port Authority have been left stranded overnight. Riders say they were told a lack of bus drivers was causing the delay. Some people say they've been waiting at Port Authority for more than 12 hours, and it took a while before they were told why.
We were waiting here for about 6 hours. Then they just told us that they didn't have any drivers, but there was like 8 buses sitting over there, no drivers.
11 to 20.
It is unclear right now why there is a shortage, but some bus drivers have said it's because they need to sleep. We've reached out to Greyhound for answers, but have not heard back. A new effort to honor a murdered teen. Lysandra Jr. Guzman Felice's parents joined Councilmember Richie Torres to make the announcement a short time ago. They're going to start the process of renaming part of East 183rd after Junior. It's near the spot where he was killed by accused members of the Trinitarios gang last month in what police call a case of mistaken identity. The death toll from the wildfires burning north of Sacramento is climbing. Now, 2 people have been arrested for trying to loot evacuated homes. The fire has torched more than 650 homes since last week. Crews spent the weekend searching through the rubble for those who are still missing. One person was found dead yesterday. On Saturday, authorities confirmed 2 children, ages 4 and 5, and their great-grandmother died in the fire.
I was talking to my little grandson on the phone. He's saying, "Grandpa, please, you got to come and help us. The fire's at the back door. Come and get us." I said, "I'm close by, son. I'm trying to get in there." I said, I'm right by you."
2 firefighters have also died battling those wildfires, including one yesterday near Yosemite. Their moving truck was involved in an accident, and now a family originally from New Jersey is fighting to get their belongings back. They say they can't get their property without paying up big time. CBS News' Hazel Sanchez has more on this moving nightmare from Carteret.
David Rossmarin's new home in Tucson, Arizona is bare bones because he claims B&L Towing in Carteret, New Jersey has basically been holding his family's furniture and belongings hostage for nearly 2 months.
B&L was no help at all. They wanted money, and they didn't care who the money came from. They were not going to release our stuff unless somebody paid them.
On June 7th, Experience Transport Moving Company loaded the Rossmarins' property from their Woolwich Township, New Jersey home onto a box truck. The following day, the truck overturned on the New Jersey Turnpike in Newark, killing 2 people. B&L towed the truck to its pound, where we found it today completely empty. Rossmarin says he didn't know about the accident until July 16th, despite speaking to the moving company numerous times since June. And now he says the tow company wants him to pay storage costs, since the transport company hasn't.
As of July 16th, they wanted $44,100. They also said that an amount of $10,000 would maybe possibly sway them into releasing our goods to us.
B&L made the same demands of the Fortino family in the spring of 2017, when it towed away the moving truck that crashed while carrying their property. When CBS2 aired a story on their situation, B&L changed its tune and allowed the family to retrieve their belongings for free, which is a property owner's right. According to New Jersey vehicular towing laws, personal property is considered to be any item that is not directly affixed to the vehicle. Such items shall be released to the owner upon request at no charge. We spoke to people working inside B&L's tow yard to find out what happened to the Rossmarins' belongings, but they told us the yard is technically closed and no one from management would be able to answer any of our questions until Monday morning.
It's been a huge emotional turmoil, stress on our family, on our lives. My wife's having nightmares over this.
The Rossmarins hired an attorney they hope will end their nightmare move. In Carteret, New Jersey, Hazel Sanchez, CBS 2 News.
The family also says they're worried that some of their belongings were damaged in the crash. We called the moving company, but were unable to reach them. And now let's get to your forecast. Here's John Elliott.
Thank you, Mary. Hi, everybody. On this Monday, we're seeing more clouds fill in. And, yeah, that's going to be the order of the day today after a super Sunday and a pretty sweet Saturday, too. Mostly cloudy in the park right now. That's your 11 o'clock latest and greatest, 75. Winds out of the east-northeast around 5 miles an hour. So numbers pretty close to where we were yesterday. But you notice, oh, what's that? That's right. The humidity trend is going to tick up. Starting tonight and then definitely into your Tuesday and Wednesday. That gets the atmosphere ready for some showers and some storms. 83 is very close to what you'd expect this time of the year. Sun sets at 8:14, but we're not going to see as much sun as we saw over the weekend. And then that's the pattern. So overnight tonight with the clouds, the numbers will be closer together, 70 for a morning low. Tuesday, there's a chance, about a 40% chance of a passing shower. We're going to leave it in the forecast out there, Jones Beach, for the big Markham Workplace Challenge. And then it's going to be a little bit more challenging. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, those are your busiest days right now of the week. Wednesday and Thursday, likely the busiest, but it's still a little active on Friday. So, Mary, we're right back to our old tricks where we've got that chance of a rain shower or a storm each and every day.
Here we go again. All right, John, thank you. NYCHA has a new smoking ban that covers the outside of buildings. Starting today, tenants won't be able to smoke any tobacco products within 25 feet of the buildings. Anyone caught breaking the rule could be evicted. NYCHA and the City Health Department says the new smoke-free policy will help provide healthier homes for residents. Smoke-free NYCHA is part of the government's plan for smoke-free public housing nationwide. Well, workers are trying new action to remove the deadly bacteria that causes Legionnaire's disease at Jacobi Medical Center. New water filters are getting installed in showers at the Bronx Hospital. Patients are also being given bottled water and packaged bath wipes. Officials say they found very low levels of Legionnaire bacteria during routine testing of the water last week. So far, it does not appear anyone has become infected. And happening today, dockless bicycles arrive in the Bronx. City Transportation Commissioner Polly Trottenberg made the announcement this morning in Tremont Park. She was joined by company representatives from City Bike and Jump. Bike sharing will now be available in all 5 boroughs. And what was supposed to be a quick business trip to New York suddenly turned into a medical nightmare for a pregnant woman and her child. But some veteran moms stepped in to help both mom and baby. CBS 2's Dave Carlin has more from the Upper West Side.
Here is Rosalie Wallace at 1 pound 9 ounces.
Touch her little foot.
You can hear Mom Chelsea directing her husband Jake, who is giving their impossibly tiny daughter the very gentlest TLC with a nurse supervising. Rosalie arrived premature, born at the end of June instead of October when she would have been full term.
She's good now, a month later.
On a short break from the hospital, we caught up with this overwhelmed 23-year-old mom whose home is far away in Charlotte, North Carolina. It was a shock to have Rosalie come into this world in New York City during what was supposed to be a brief business trip for Chelsea, who had never been here before. She sensed something was not right, and even though it was not a lot of pain, it was enough to ditch a meeting and walk herself to a hospital.
We thought we had 16 more weeks.
Chelsea, who works selling cosmetics, and Jake, who's just starting a job at Charlotte's airport, are not rich. They had nowhere to stay. Another mom with a baby in the hospital heard about their troubles and posted a plea for help on an internet message board for Upper West Side moms.
And you rarely hear these days stories like this.
These are 2 of the moms who responded.
Hundreds of mothers just sort of jumped all over this.
Before the donations started rolling in, it was this mom, Jenna, who got the ball rolling by giving the couple the use of an apartment she owns, a short distance away from the hospital. Then her friend Toby stepped up too.
Jenna was going to provide the place to sleep, and I would provide the food, and they could just concentrate on getting their daughter well.
Without knowing when Rosalie will be well enough to leave this hospital, the family looks for an apartment, and their new friends are helping them do that.
It proves that there's so much good in the world. I actually asked Jenna to be the godmother of Rosalie because I just couldn't believe all the nice things that she's done for us.
Wow, she's so much bigger. She's so much bigger now.
Strangers become close friends, thanks to a tiny baby in the Big Apple. On the Upper West Side, Dave Carlin, CBS 2 News.
Well, JetBlue comes to the rescue of a college student over the weekend who says she was fired from being a bridesmaid at her friend's wedding. Courtney Duffy posted a photo of her friend's email on Twitter advising her to relinquish her duties and mail back the jumpsuit she was supposed to wear at the ceremony. The bride supposedly told Duffy she thought she was too busy at Dartmouth and it was preventing her from fulfilling her duties as a bridesmaid. Duffy begged JetBlue to refund her the price of her round-trip cross-country ticket for the wedding. The airline did just that and offered to pay for a girls' getaway so the two friends maybe can patch things up. And that's your CBS 2 News Update. I'm Mary Calvi. Join us in a moment for a live Facebook After Show.